get my microphone where I want it, and no, don't go away. Right. Which way? That way. Oh dear, it's probably easier just to move that a bit, you know. Oh yeah, right. Oh dear, where are my drinks? Well, the world loads. Probably a bit late. I realised that my new light bulb, the one above my head, was so bright my camera was being overwhelmed by it. So I had to run around the house looking for a lamp and then turn that off and put it on and then adjust my camera to try and get a kind of a reasonable white balance going on here. And you know, I think we're kind of maybe achieving it. Anyway, what are we doing? What we're supposed to be, oh yeah, we're making something difficult. That was right, yeah. Well, technically it does count as late, it's just not very late. So what's happened since I put the episode up? I have done some AFKing for a couple of days, and I now have a reasonable amount of octuple compressed cobble. I have about 5.4 trillion EMC. I think that's a trillion, isn't it? It's a lot. I have a lot of compressed cobble, 125,000 stacks of 125,000 compressed cobble, I should say. I did have to take, oh, where are we? I went in, and obviously this one is filling up, and because these things have got EMC, I put another stack in that at the end here as well. So that was a thing. Yeah, I suppose the other thing we need to do, I have no idea. I just wish we'd have a standard version, US, British. It's confusing. It really is. But yeah, we finished off down here, and that has now actually done all of its work. So we should have. Can I change you to a reasonable size like that? We should have a reasonable amount of not living. Well, depends whether you're into whether you're a precisionist or not. I tend to try to aim to be precise. If you can hear next door shouting, then I don't know whether you'll be able to, but anyway, we made this. So I'm just going to finish my beer off, and I've got a rather nice glass of rum here as well. Oh, that's the 7-year-old rather than the double-aged special. And I'm now seriously considering about getting maybe what's the word? A 14-year-old bottle. Anyway, so Neil kindly pointed out what we'd done wrong here, and that was that we can set that. It's easier if I can take that out and get down a level. So this thing here is set to round robin, but before we're going into each thing, and then what we actually need to do, apparently, a million, a trillion was a million billion, etc. But it got changed to US method every 1,000 illions. I just wish I got it. What I really want is a Googleplex of compressed cobblestone. That would be a thing. So apparently there is a speed downgrade for Ender.io, which we can make using that. Is it this? I think it's the. It is the. And that should. By default, apparently this thing pulls out 4 at a time. So if we put that in, what we should see, let me just go and get some 8 oak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we should see is full round robin. Hi BCP. Yeah, so thanks to Neil for that little pointer. The other pointer was that we could probably have done this a lot easier using other mod things. There is a thing with this, and I'm not sure. So, for example, vacuum hopper was suggested, and rather than the hopper hock. Now, the vacuum hopper, I'm not sure, because by applying a redstone signal to the crate, we delay that one's ability to pick things up. So, in theory, I think a vacuum hopper wouldn't have had the same thing. But you know what? It works. I ain't going to complain. What we do, however, need to do is go and get more rune crafting recipes in. So we need to have a look at the runes, or the prunes, if you... oh, I was wondering what the hell was going on then. It's not... So fire is nether wart, gunpowder and nether brick. Nether wart. Nether brick. Now that's an interesting one. I've got nothing that automates the production of nether brick, have I? Pardon me. So we can make it with nether essence if we were to go down the... I'm aware of it. And I've actually just today recorded the last episode of SevTech. But I've already picked a pack, so and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I like to keep people in suspenders. Sorry, suspense. Take your pick. So what we got? Mechanical drying basin. Would yeah. See, that would seem to be the obvious thing, because then we can. But what is there any other trick? Anything else that will get me that? I don't think there is there? Extractor with nether brick. I think netherrack, so that is a nether essence, which is a tier 2 seed with nether cluster. I think, well, what did I just throw away? Nothing. Okay. I think we need, before we proceed on with this, we need to have a look in all seriousness at the farming setup that we have. And the reason I say that is at the moment we've got 2 cloches running pretty much all the time, producing what we got in there, Infinity and Inferium. Infinity is a tier 2. So if we were to go and make another tier 2 crafting seed, we got a tier 1. If I wanted a tier 2, probably haven't got that, but alright, so think this through. I'm constantly hitting these tier 1, tier 2 crafting seeds, so I think what we need to do is we need to teach the system how to make these. So if I go, this is a crafting, and we'll teach you how to make those, and then we'll teach you how to make those, because you already know how to make all the essences, and we'll teach you how to make those, and we'll go as far as tier we'll go all the way. I'm not going to do that. I think we'll go as far as tier 4 for now. That should be enough. And then we can jump over here, find a free... It's a shame that these don't have some kind of indicator in them to say whether they have full grids. That would be a nice addition. Anybody watching? Ah, 7 Days to Die. A game I've always been interested in but never played. Okay, so I want crafting. No, I can't type. Crafting seeds, because they have no EMC, and I'd like a tier 2 crafting seed. Please start that. And then we want to make nether clusters, don't we? Nether cluster. There. I think we can make those already. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be our tier 2 crafting seed, and then we just need some essence. We need another 4, don't we? Right, so that will give us netherrack, which will give us nether bricks, in theory. Can we, if I look at the uses for that, can we make you? We can. Right, so the question is, what do? Do we set up an area with cloches and import directly into the system? I think we should, you know. So look at cloche. Everything except treated wood. Okay. I've got some creosote. Can I? Never figured out how the hell you're supposed to get the liquids out of here. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I haven't. I wasn't even aware it was a thing. But given that we've got an infinite supply, definitely could. How do I get you out? All I want is to take that out using something. Oh, you know, the one thing you don't expect to do. I ought to actually, one thing, I think I turned them off, but I'd better go and make sure that I did turn off the... I didn't. Just for ticks. Right, that should make us back to a manageable speed. It's a good job. Yeah, no, it's completely contrary to the way we think, isn't it? Just clicking on the bucket, and then we can make we can get some orc, and we can get you, and you can go there. That will go there. That goes there, and now we can make a cloche. Closhy, cloche, cloche. There we go. Make me one of those. Thank you very much. Now, one thought is that we could, because we've got plenty of space over this way, so why don't we go through here? Maybe a few blocks. In fact, let me get a few slabs first. Yeah, these tend to not like growth ticks, so we'll give it a try. It can't hurt. In fact, let's have a look. There's 4k bone meal. Well, let me get some slabs, which is what I came for. We'll have a few more of those, and right. Let me just have a look. So I don't. It's difficult to tell whether, well, we'll have to wait, I think, for that growth modifier to go down, so we'll come back in a moment. Right, so if I wanted to go back, what, about 4 or 5 maybe? Would work, I think. Maybe a bit more, like that. And then this can be the Hall of Cloches over this way. So we'll come in here and then we'll go back 1 point like that. And now let's just think this through for a second. We need to get Yeah, they do, but I don't know whether it will have any effect. We're still on that modifier, so it's going to take a while for the modifier to run down. Well, in fact, let's split it onto both and see if we can see any growth modifier there. There is mystic fertilizer, I think it is. Mystical. That one. Mystical fertilizer. I think I may even have some of that. Let's just have a look. Yes, I do. Okay. Here's a stupid question. Doesn't recognise that at all, so we can't use it in the cloche. Cloches are weird and different. They do things with their own way, shall we say. Right, I need a flux plug, 2 flux removes. Get me 2 of those, just 2 actually. Start. That should give me a couple. And I think if I look at I've got the cryo stabilized flux duct which we can use, because I'm going to take these out from here anyway. And yeah, right, so the question, what do we think will look more impressive? The cloche set 1 back with its water supply underneath, power coming in from the top, and a conveyor belt conveying all of the products of the cloches down to their respective things, or just turn it all the way around so you can't see it and then pipe straight in. Have a look. Not seeing anything for a cloche. Imbuing, blood infuser, thermionic fabricator. We're almost there. It's almost run out, and then we'll see what modifier we get and whether it actually makes a difference. Clock would work. Growth modifier 1.25%. So it may, I mean, its modifier is 25% faster, which is it's not to be sniffed at. Yeah, I think option 1, 2. I think we're going to go there. So what we're going to need to do is we are going to come underneath here, and we are going to borrow you and those, and we'll pop that down there, and we shall get the fluid, and that will be on extract always on, and that should now have water. We need to get the room for these next 2 as well. I don't know how many crops we're going to have, so I will leave myself a reasonable series of options here. But if we do come down here and then under here, we should be able to take those out there. Right, we're getting there. And then we shall have, well, we need to put the power on this side. Yeah, coming from there, and no thing. So that has now got juice. It's got that. Let's go and stick. The stupid irony is, of course, I can produce stuff, this stuff for free out of AMC as well. It's kind of, I'm sat here going, why am I doing this? But let's do it anyway, because there are things we can't do with AMC. And actually, hang on a second. Now, it was suggested, let me have a look at these growth crystals. A tier 3 growth crystal. I did see it suggested in one of the comments that you can actually put these growth crystals in where the dirt goes. And get the benefit from it. Are we seeing any growth? I'm not seeing any growth at all off of that. Put dirt in. Alright, well that definitely didn't work. So that's the thing. Growth crystals. Conveyor belt. That one. Or do... I think we'll go with the standard. We'll go with what we know. Especially seeing as it is an EMC value, so we can learn it. And then we'll go here, and we'll get that, and we'll combine one of those with that, and that will be good. And then we'll get an EMC value and learn that. He says, getting all the wrong things in. Sounds like World War III is breaking out next door. They're supposed to work on these mystical agriculture plants, but yeah, nothing yet. Anyway, what we will do is we shall go and grab our export cage thing from here. We'll need another one of these, but we'll take that. We'll just pop you in here temporarily with that on the top, and then I think we should be okay to do that. Oh, that's a problem. I mean, that looks nice, but it's probably, unfortunately, there isn't anywhere to do that. On this, you only got dirt and seed. That looks nice. The alternative, which is going to be a lot faster, is going to be conduit. I've got item. No. Not duct. Hang on. I would swear blind that I have got some of this stuff somewhere. But where? There. Didn't I teach you how to make that? Do it now. Right, let's take these out. Even though I know they're kind of more, I don't know, no, that's not what I wanted at all. I want you to go on the top, and I would like you to be an insert, not an extract. And then you can come down here and you can be an extract, always on. And that should be able to cope with everything quite happily there, and we can still put these down here. What about appetite? Appetite has no EMC value. However, there is an appetite essence. It's a tier 2 seed, so we can make appetite. Fighter grow. Let's try spelling it. Fighter Grow has no EMC value. Rich has none, and Fluxed has none. they're seeing all of your strategies. Okay, so let me go and take those out, and that, and go and grab you. And we can go and get these put in. And we can pop those straight into there, and we'll give him his bone meal. I don't think it desperately wants it, but oh, and we need power, like so. Right, let's take you and get you out and get that in. I don't think treated wood has an EMC value either, does it? Thank you. You can have your bone meal as well, and that'll go in there. And we'll stick those through there. And we can do the same on this side as and when we're ready. But for now, we'll go with that. Let's have a look. Well, at the moment, I'm just trying to get nether brick. I'm also going to fill in a whole load of holes. Get you filled in, and that filled in. I would like if I don't know, I do now. And then we can take that, and that, which also doesn't have an EMC value, damn them. That is feeding out of there. This is probably all redundant, you know, to some degree. I think this is almost certainly all redundant. That stays where it is. We'll mix up this a bit like you. That comes out there. Need a little bit of smooth stone. Oh yeah, have that, and that. Oh, you can't have that. Interesting. Have those. You know that. Oh, the life is too easy with the MC. That goes there. That will go there and there. That can come there and there and there. Cobblestone fence and some steps. Yeah, it wasn't a cloche. They didn't work. However, there was one actually. Good point. That did reminded me. Sorry, you reminded me of something that was in context to putting it on the crystals, and that was that you put those on. You put those on the crystals. Right. You can come out. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you or you or you. Or you really. Or that, or that, or that. Well, I think we should. Yeah, we'll just. We will mix up these a little bit though, because there's a little bit too much cobble in this for my taste. And then we'll stick that down and a little bit of that. That can come out, that can come out. What the hell was all that? Okay, hang on a second. Let me put some of this stuff away. That can go. Oh, I wanted that. That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. That can go, and that can go. Stuff. Yeah. If nothing else, it will free up the lag. Oh damn, I didn't want to put that in there. that and that and that. Let me go and grab the walls again, and I want some stairs. Thank you. And that comes out, and then that comes out. That lot can more or less stay, with the exception of that. I don't think we'll ever need that again. And we can pop those in there. Oh, and let's not forget these. Perfect. It's got rid of all the machines over there anyway. And that can go away. Right, let's go to the Nether and get that thing, just to deal with excessive OCD. I have chickens that do lava eggs if I'm desperate, and from the point of view of this, it's just one less thing to have in the Nether. There's a definite, I've got definite lag out here anyway, and let's have, oh come on, and that can come out, and that can come out, and we'll take that out of there. Can I break that? No, I'm just going to have to. Ooh, interesting. What is a fragile lava shard when it's at home? Cool. Well, that's a new thing. Oh, we can actually on J, E in fact, and that one, and we can unchunk load that as well, which makes life even easier. Remember, mumps is really bad for you. I'm not sure which would be more terrifying, the Nitro Creeper or the T-Rex that was controlling it. Never a boring moment. There's always something to see in this game. But right now, what we need to do is see the way home and go. Right. Onto there. No, let me out. I was a little bit lost then for a second. That's got an EMC value. That also has an EMC value. That doesn't have an EMC value. That does have an EMC value. We've done that one, haven't we? You can go in. Much as these are intriguing, I don't think we need them for anything, so we might as well have rid. Lever? Yeah, of course it's got an EMC value. Right, what we need to do. So we've got... Wow. I may have to go and turn off a few of the clocks, because I am feeling there's a lag going on here, and it's, oh hang on, always active, always active. That's better. Helps if you turn these things on. So what we need to do, we need to make nether brick on demand. To make nether brick on demand, we need to make nether rack, which will be, that will be 32 netherrack. So that's a needed thing. And then we really need to actually, are you hooked in to the system? I can't remember, you know. The answer to that would be a big fat no. So we need a crafter, and we need to basically teach it how to cook netherrack, which is not a biggie. Make me a crafter, please. I've just had a thought. Get one there, probably easier. And some cable would be useful as well. And then what we need is, we need a processing. We need to take some netherrack, one off, and we need to make nether. Oh, hang on, damn you! Cancel. Let's just clear that. Let me take some of that and go 1, 2. We'll put you into one of those into there. I'm going to need an importer. I keep on forgetting I've learned most of these, and those that I haven't are actually learnable. So what we should be able to do now is to go and say we want a processing recipe, which will make me one of those from one of those, and go. I've abused Project T many times in the past, but this has been a what? Oh, hang on, I don't want you there. I want you to go wrench. Wrong thing. Can I do you with that? Like that. That should be good. Get rid of you. And we shall what I'm thinking is actually take that up like that, and then we should be good to place the importer. Actually no, that's a silly position to place it. It would make far more sense to do it there. Like that, perhaps. We can stick, no, what did I, yeah, that's right. So that's that. We've got the pattern for nether brick, and this is just for one bloody rune. I'm beginning to regret the the decision here, but having fully automated runes is always beneficial. Now I think it was about there, wasn't it? Yeah. So now we should be able to go. I would like a nether brick. Should be able to. What are we showing? Normal quantity. Why am I not seeing the nether brick recipe? There has to be a reason. The most likely thing is that this is not. I think I know what I did wrong. I think I may have put it onto the input slot and it's gone and no. That one, yeah. Somehow I've managed to get it into I made the pattern and somehow managed to put it into the input. Right, let's try that again, shall we? That is a crafter, isn't it? Oh, well spotted. Right, let's try that again. While we're at it, let's get the output to the top, input to the rear. I think that should work. And then we can do that. Now that, with that in mind now, then the actual places to put this, and I think this is that lamp's, it doesn't really matter, does it, if it goes there as well. That lamp's going to have to go there. That becomes a little bit cleaner, and we can pop that back in there. And now we can do this properly. Right. Yeah. Been a long weekend. What can I say? I can say anything I like. Let's have a look. Nether brick. Make me one of those, please. I've already got some nether rack available, so, and it's already bumped up, so there we go. Nether brick available. Right, we were making runes, and we were going to make a fire rune. Gunpowder, I don't think we'll have any trouble with. Nether brick we've got. Nether wart we've got. Now, while I'm thinking about this, let's have a look at the other runes, because while we're up here, there might be something we need. Rune of earth. Does it just have to be stone, block of coal, and a mushroom? Oh God, mushrooms. I could have a cloche growing mushrooms, or I could have two cloches growing the relevant materials, but this stuff is actually really useful. Two cloches. We need... I don't remember where I put my engineer's workbench. Right, we need glass, nickel plate. That's a new thing. Nickel plate, copper wire, and redstone. Let me just double check what I wanted there. One glass, one nickel plate, one copper wire, one redstone. Hi, Dara. Okay. A nickel plate. Make me that. Thank you. It has an EMC value. Good. Bang. Copper wire. Helps if you can spell. Make me one of them. Try that again, shall we? While we're at it, we'll learn it. Make me some wire. It has an EMC value. There we go then. Copper plate, copper wire, glass. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make a bunch of them. Nickel. wire. Oh man, I cannot type for toffee today. Possibly. I'm going to I will double check that in a moment. And redstone. The cloche itself doesn't, I don't believe, because it's got the yeah, it doesn't. The vacuum tube doesn't either. So when you've got something that doesn't have out, the answer, and the simplest answer, is just make a whole load. Bang. 3 stacks should keep us going for the foreseeable future, I think. Oh man, I cannot type. Make me one. Oh man, damn you. Damn, go back, gimme. And that doesn't have an EMC value either, which is annoying. However, that one, and that doesn't actually. What other iron plates have we got? Have we got one that's got an EMC value? How about if I look at immersive? Pardon me. Wires. I can't see the plates, which suggests to me they've... Oh, there's a uranium plate. I think they've been edited out of the game in favour of those ones. Alright. I can't see any iron plate variant that looks viable. Sheet metal is using the same one from immersive. I think they've written them out. Which, you know, fair do to them. Yeah, they've written them out. Even the press makes them. Okay, not a problem. Make me another cloche. So that's 2 cloches, and then what was I making? Nature seeds. That's a tier 1 with that, and oh, you git. All right, let me have a look. I need a... No, not a fluid grid. What's it called? No. It's the fluidy thing. I need a fluid thing. What the hell is it called? From Quantum. It's a quantum tank. That's what I want. Okay, I think I have learnt that one. That's a quantum storage unit. I haven't learned that one. Okay, go back in there, and you can go in there. Quantum tank. Now learn it. Thank you. And I need some fluid conduits, which I've still not learned. I have now. Yeah, no, it's that's a very specific plate, I think. Right. So we need you. We need a bucket of water. And in we go. And then we need our infinite water upgrade. Lovely. So that should have large amounts of water in it. You are on, and you should be on extract and automatic. And the first cloche will go in there and be full. And we'll do the same. Basically, we'll take these, bring them along here. I may actually make a third cloche just to, in fact, let's go and do that, just to have it ready. Because I'm going, you know I'm going to need it. You know I'm going to need it. And it kind of balances the room up. Thank you. Make me one of them. Lovely. And yeah, we'll pop that in there. I really should have brought some slabs with me. We'll just go with cobble for this bit, it doesn't really matter. And we'll pop that out. Now I need a black chest. Black. Ender chest. And ink. 1, 2, 3. I should have just dyed that in place, shouldn't I? Would have been more efficient. Yeah. Conduit. Yeah, and we need the flux and a flux point. Only me being jealous over your pizza, because I'm back on my diet this week. Well, I'm not back. I mean, I was on my diet last week, but now I am on my diet again. Coming forward, because yeah, that's how it works. They're just never ending. They're a pain. I hate them. Still, I'll feel better for it once I've lost the weight, I'm sure. And we'll put you onto that, and then we can go and do that. And everything. There's a little weird glitch where it doesn't show you that thing, but my favourite pizza in the world is a doner kebab meat pizza with jalapenos and spicy ground beef. So yes, it would be very cruel. But I'll live. I'll put your cable in there, and that goes away. So what was I doing? I was doing nature seeds, which needs me to grow. I need the nature's essence, which for that I need wheat, sugarcane, pumpkin and cactus. Hang on. So wheat we're okay for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sugarcane. Oops. We should be okay for 1, 2, 3, 4. One too many. I probably got it EMC'd. I'll double check it one day. Melon. I've got seeds, so we can actually go with that. And pumpkin. Pams. Okay, go with that. And let me get a couple of blocks of dirt. And an acceleration wand that is fully charged. It doesn't really matter. Got wireless charging on. I love doner kebab. That's what I have every Saturday. It's my reward for being good. So I diet all week, and on Saturdays and Sundays, well, Saturday specifically, it's eat what you want Saturday. I love the animation of the growing melons. Go and grow. What are you set to? Fastest. So just get you there, and same, you get the same obviously with the pumpkins, but I only need a few of each, so don't know whether it's making any difference at all. What are you like? You've got a whole pumpkin and a melon. Alright, well while that's doing, I've just got those out, haven't I? Wheat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot what the other one. Wheat, melon, pumpkin, and cactus, wasn't it? No, sugarcane. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're using you to make... It's not melon, it's cactus, idiot. Oh, I haven't got any cactus seeds. God damn it. Cactus, you see, this is where you hit your issues. So I don't need melon at all. Let's go and get the melons out. But I need cactus. Melon seeds can come out. There we go. Feel very happy that I planted those melons. Cactus, cactus, cactus. So if I want cactus seeds, I need to go and get it from a heavy sieve with compressed sand. There's a 7% chance on flint thing. String, it's 3%, and a 7 times 3 on string, and a 7 times 6% on flint. Okay, so we need flint, stiffened mesh, and we need our heavy sieve, and then we need sand, and we need compressed sand. And we shall learn compressed sand just as because we can, and then we'll pop you there, and we shall pop you in there, and then we'll sift until we get cactus seeds. I think the key is to make it special. Like I say, for me it's the treat I have. That's what I wanted. It's the treat I have for doing and sticking to my diet kind of thing. I know it sounds bizarre that I'm kind of having really unhealthy fast food for sticking to my diet, but there you go. Oh, and you need to be sand, don't you? Of course. One of them. That'll get me. That will sort us out. That will sort us out. Okay, so you won't play nicely like that. You need to be, and then you'll go. All right. I've probably got enough pumpkins by now, so we'll take that out. Let's go and have a look. Pumpkin. One, two, three, four. And then we're looking for cactuses. And we've got 2 so far. We'll put the pumpkin seeds away. Keep that bit of dirt. Yeah, it's yeah, I haven't got a transmutation thing yet. That would also have done the trick. There we go. 4 of those. So we can now go and turn that off of cactus. Thank you very much for your and leave the dirt. So we should now be good to make. I don't know why I thought it was melon, probably because it's green. So we need to make nature seeds, which are tier 1, and we do that like so. And we use the, hang on, you give us nature essence. Nature essence combines to be with dirt essence, wasn't it, to make mushrooms. So dirt essence, we need dirt seeds. Oh, a bit easier. Okay. Can't believe I'm going through all this for dirt and bloody nature. These are tier 1, so they should grow fairly rapidly and do the thing. Yeah. I'm going to have to hit the gym. Well, not the gym, the badminton court tomorrow. Plus I got the dentist in the morning, hence the rum. I need to get my Dutch courage. Okay, so if we look at essence now, we should find we've got 1 nature and 2 dirt, and it was 2 nature, wasn't it? And 1 dirt makes a mushroom, which we need to do. And then we'll wait till we get some more nature. To do 1, that's enough actually. We're going to come away from a processing. We're going to go try again. Essence. Going to go 1, 2 with help. 1 makes 8. It's not processed. Why are you not working? Uses. Try it that way around then. No patterns. That's why. I appear to have managed to pick them up. Okay, so we can pop you away. They can go in there for now. So that gives us mushroom. Is there anything else? Let me have a look at coal. Coal. We need to teach it how. We need to teach the system how to make a coal block. Oh man, what is the problem here? So we use coal block, stone, and alright, that's the other one we haven't got. So I'm thinking, if we look at stone, we don't actually have. We have cobble. Obviously, we don't. We have a lot of cobble. So we could just put a processing in for cobble, couldn't we? It's probably the easiest thing. And stone. And then clear that, make a processing menu. One of them leads to one of them. So that gives us a processing menu to, option to go back here, and that will go and feed that one, and then that and that will go in there. That gives us everything for the fire rune, I think. Let's have a look. Not fire, earth. So we need a coal block. We need mushrooms. And we needed stone. So we got earth, air, water rune. This one's going to be entertaining. Bone meal is bone meal. Sugar cane we probably should get running. We've got a reasonable amount, but I think we should have that running in the cloche as well. I think that's actually no, I don't think we do. We've got 900. If I ever need 900 water runes, then I'll be very surprised. Sugarcane. What was it? What else was in the water? What was in the water rune? Bone meal and a fishing rod. Okay, we're not a processing, we're making a fishing rod, and we are going to ore dictionary. So that should be Lost my fishing rod there. That's full. That one's empty yet, so we've still got plenty of space. So we should now be okay to make a fishing rod. And there we go. Right, so armed with all of that, we can now head back down to here and teach the system how to make... Well, I should actually have gone to the thing. It doesn't matter, I don't need to do it up there, but somewhere about, see if I go and change. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? No. Oh, damn it. I need to make one first before I can teach it. Okay, so mana 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get some living rock. 1, 2, 3. We need to probably get these again. So if I go for nether wart, just make sure we've got them, and another nether brick, and some gunpowder. I also realised I actually still not actually got a mana production, which is kind of stupid on my part. More so than usual, I should say. I don't need to put the thing on, but that's fine. That will do the trick. The rest of it will just cut in and do its own work. Meanwhile, I need some coal. Mushroom. And some stone. Oh yeah, of course I haven't got the mana production, because when you think about it, I haven't actually got the means to create the runes yet that we're wanting to use for mana production for the Kekimuris. Yeah, that would be why. Anyway, what's left? Cane. Bone meal and a rod of the fishing variety. So again, we should be good to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can give this, if I can get around the side, this living rock back. Okay, so now we should be able to go. We've got rune, and I've got 2, 2, and in a second 2. So now we can play. Now we can do that one, and that one makes that, and then we can do, and we pop those away. They're done with. Then we should be able to do that, that, and that makes that. And we should be able to do that, that, and that makes that. Yay! Right, so that's the basic runes done. I don't have any now, they're all gone. I used them all. They didn't come out of the standard reward bags, they came out of the quest rewards from the book, so, and they have no EMC value, which, and I don't know why I came up here, because I wanted to be there. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So I actually need an anchor. A travel anchor even. Can we make that everything except for that bit? That needs some of that. That will go like that. That can go there. That's done. Right, that will make life a bit easier as well. If we put a travel anchor down in the Britannia area. Maybe here. And we shall call you Britannia. Now what I can do, I think, as well, is if I want to, I should be able to disguise that. No? Not sure. I thought that that was supposed to disguise that as that block. When on, this block can be seen when holding this or standing on a travel anchor. Okay. Anyway, we're there. We can get around quicker. Kikamuralis. Yeah. It's always the danger of bum rushing things, is that you end up with things that you don't want. Now, for example, the Kekamaris is a pixie dust, white, orange, brown, and rune of gluttony. A rune of gluttony is a rune of fire and a rune of winter with 2 mana diamonds. A rune of winter is that so, and some snow and white wool. Snow, yeah, I've got no means of making snow other than ice essence. Ice essence is a tier 1 thing with ice. Can I get that? Oh god, and I've just picked something up that I didn't want. Let's go find out. That's not where I wanted to be. Have I got any ice? No. Have I got any snow? Yes. Can I do anything fancy? Can I do anything fancy with snow? I've got actually no, I appear to have 1,000 snow. If I've got 1,000 snow, that means I've got a chicken that poops snow. It's got to mean I've got a chicken that poops snow. Snowball chicken. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since I did all these chickens. And so if I've got that, then we should be able to make the gluttony. Because you are used in the rune of winter. 2 snow, white wool, and a cake. We just need to teach it how to make snowballs, don't we? Have we got wool? Yeah, we got wool. It knows how to make wool. So as long as we know how to make snow, we can. Let's head over to the barn and go and grab a cake. So I've only got 2. I've got a few cakes. Then we shall go down to Britannia and we shall grab, what was it? Some wool. 1 of those. Actually, make me 2 of those. I should have got some cake as well. While I should have got there. Damn it! Too much now. Getting excited. Cake, another, and then we need snow, and we need 2. And what was it? A water and earth rune. 1 water, and they don't get used up as well, which is nice in the room. That was a really nice addition, I think. I don't think I will. I think the chicken will be able to keep up far more ably with the Keikamuras. Actually, I needed both of those, didn't I? And I also need two water runes. Right, so I think armed with that we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So obviously I need more white. I need more snow. But again, I can stick more emerald multipliers. The free, well, you know, for a given value of the word free anyway. Oh man. Whew. Right, that should be a winter rune. And when we come over to here, we should be able to go and clear out all of, in fact we can clear the lot, and we can say we're going to make one winter rune with two snowballs, two snow blocks, a cake, some wool, a water rune, and that. And I've got a feeling you know what, I think I've done something wrong here. I know I've done something wrong here. There's no think or no if or but about it. And I'm fairly certain none of you spotted it. I didn't spot it either, but I put my runes in there. And my runes need to go to the pink system, which means I'm probably going to need, because there's more than 9 runes, because how many runes are there? There's 7 deadly sins, 7 seasons, 7 things, so, and a mana. So hang on, 7 and 7, 14. Sorry, 7 and 4, 11, plus 4, 15, plus 1, 16. So I am going to need another crafter pointing at that. No, 7 deadly sins, but only 4 seasons. Unless, of course, you're on a different planet, which I'm sure there are other planets that could have different seasonal values if they have a particularly erratic orbit. Okay, so armed with the winter rune, we can now make a rune of gluttony with a rune of fire, a rune of winter, and 2 mana diamonds. We need to teach it mana diamonds. Okay, I know I haven't got mana diamonds, so we need to go and get a diamond. And we shall teach it mana diamond. Learn. And we shall go and clear that, and we shall go 1 diamond. No. Damn you. Just take the 1 diamond, makes 1 mana diamond. And it's a processing, that's fine. And then we're going to have to rune. You know what, I probably should just make the mana diamond, shouldn't I? Right, so we've got 2 mana diamonds, rune of winter, I'm in the wrong grid, winter and fire. Will make gluttony, I believe. Helps if you hit. Right click it. Right, 1 rune of gluttony coming up. We also need then to make another rune of winter. And yeah, mana diamonds. While it's doing its thing, mana diamond. How are we doing? Nearly there. And oh yeah, of course we don't need to worry about that because you get the rune of gluttony back, don't you? Rune of gluttony. You don't get the mana diamonds back. That much you do. So we need to make. We only need to make one of those actually. Well, make one. Oh. So we should be good for mana diamonds and a rune of fire. And then we jump over here. We can clear the processing and we can go rune of fire, rune of gluttony, mana diamond, mana diamond. Oh, bum. No, winter. Psh. Rune of winter makes a rune of gluttony. There you go. And we can pop that over in the server room and we can stick you in. So that's, I'll put the rune of gluttony up there as the first of the things. So we'll have the other 3 seasons, but we don't need to worry about those right now. And that should be it. Itch. Sorry, I've got a like a, I don't know, a bit of dry patch on the ear and it itches like hell. Good old getting old, it's a pain. Right, so if I want to Keka Muris, we needed pixie dust. Pixie dust is an ender pearl, a mana pearl I should say, chucked through a portal. And because we've lost things in the past, I'm not trusting it. We also need gluttony rune, one of them. That's, if I click on there, that'll tell me what we're using it for. And I've got, so it's brown, yellow, brown, orange and white. Okay, petals, 2 white, flowers, there's a brown, there's an orange. And then we can put those away, grab some seeds, and a bucket. My God, I'm reduced to the EMC tablet has reduced me to. Actually, I could have just used that. Yeah, reduced me to using my clay bucket. One of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Perfect. Right. So armed with you, we can now go ahead, and what I need is a constructor, I think it's called. And you are going to go here. I'm going to need cable. And we are going to dig down. Somewhere about here I should be able to go up. There we go. Not there. There. That should do us. And no, not there. Now I'm going to need to take that out, don't I? I need to place a block here, and the constructor is going to go there, and it is going to be set to, guess, Keiki. And we shall place you there, and you will be Keiki, and the world will be happy. And then we shall bring you down here. And there's no reason why I've gone too deep other than that it's just a habit. I like to kind of bury my wires deep. And we shall pop you here. And we have cake. Yay! Go cake. And then all we need to do is bind you down, and I need a Britannia band, wherever you gone. There you go. Because you're not... Oh, you're empty, aren't you? That's right. Wand of the forest. No. Wand of the... Ah, there you go. What are you? You're in bind mode. Oh no, of course. I am forgetting myself. I am totally forgetting myself here. What I have done is I've built this too close to that. Damn it. Yes. Alright, mana spreader. Let's make it elven, shall we? Mana spreader needs a elementium and some of that. Elementium is just an elven trade, isn't it? It doesn't matter, I've got elementium. And wood. Planks even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give it a decent thing and we'll relocate that. I can't believe I forgot the mana spreader. Oh well, I can believe I forgot the mana spreader, but you don't have to tell anybody. Right, let me go and take you out of here and that out of there and that from there and there maybe, and we'll come back all the way to there. And then we shall pop that there. Get our cakey eating plant. Well, I've still got the cake. Okay, that's fine. No. Learn to do cake. Thank you. Okay, and then we shall... I need my cable. Can't believe I forgot that. And then we shall get you, and you shall go there. You shall be broken and be placed there. You shall come out of here, and then we shall make a nice elven mana spreader. Oh, man. Learn to type. Mana spreader of the elven variety, like so. That will do us, and we shall place you there. We shall bind you to that, and we shall bind you to that. I know, it's just, I don't know, it's the linearness of it, I suppose. I mean, there's a question now, am I going to stop at one mana pool? Or am I going to put a spark in and have some kind of battery of mana pools over here as well? And for that matter, do we stop at 1k Chimeras, or do we just leave it running? All good questions without answers. I can get rid of you. That's good. All of that's good. That can technically go as well. You know what? I am very, very tempted to up the actual amount of cake I store, just because, you know, we can. I thought I'd learned to upgrade. Have I? Yes. That should do the trick, I think. And we can jump over to the barn and go to the cake stand jump in there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it now has a capacity of 6,144. No, absolutely is no such thing as overkill. Not when you're playing any kind of pack that has the word block in it. Right. Now that was obviously part and parcel to start building. We need to get into the Gaia Guardian fight. So I need my Britannia book, I think. Oh, what did I just hit? Britannica Lexica. Have you been unlocked? Alphamancy. We have the Ritual of Gaia. Jesus, my screen is really small. Active beacon with some Gaia pylons. Okay, so mana pylon with that stuff makes Gaia pylons, and then we put them on an active beacon. Oh, okay. Another star, thank you. Make me a beacon, please. Done. Learn it. You can go back in. Iron. Oh no, what kind of peasants do you take me for? Emerald. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, here's the question. The Gaia pylon really does show you it on a bed of iron blocks. Do we trust it, or do we just go ahead and let's say make some pylons? So if I want to make a mana pylon, I need a mana diamond. I need 4 of those. Can I have 4 mana diamonds, please? Well, actually 3. Start, off you go. Okay, and then we need to make a mana pylon, which if I could see it I will click on it, but can't, so I'll narrow the search right down, and we'll make 4 of them. And then the uses for those are the Natura pylon, which we don't want. We want these, which we haven't got, but I can certainly make those. Not that way. That way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need the mana pearls, don't we? Now I've got 4. What am I like for ender pearls? I suspect I'm very, very well off for ender pearls. Let us teach. I can do it here. I don't need to go down there to do it if I can find the relevant thing. Processing, and we are going to do ender pearl to mana pearl. Bang, done. That is not what I wanted. Take that and do it properly, thank you. Oh, so what kind of meat pizza? You know, you mentioned it was meat, but you know there are many kinds of meat pizza. And inquiring minds want to know, just so I can be jealous, really. And yeah, so I need 4 mana pearls, don't I? Mana pearls 4. Start. Okay, now the one thing I could automate it, but given that it's been really glitchy, absolutely, I was born with incisors and canines. That wasn't ominous. Yeah, given that that's been really glitchy, I'm reluctant to automate that, but I definitely like there's very few. I mean, be honest, my bugbear is fish. I don't really eat fish. Now, if I do you like that with those, we get 4 of them. Alright, let's go and see what we can see in the... I think this is probably the... Oh, tandoori chicken. Actually... this is a real obvious place to fight the Gaia Guardian. I mean, let's face facts, it is the only place we've got where we have access to the open sky. Except, damn you. Those things. We do have one other place that's got a really good open to the sky kind of vibe going on. And that's the roof. Before I go anywhere, let me... I'm not eating that. That's a waste of very, very expensive food for what is essentially a thingy hoofer. What's my jig? Okay, so if I go and get some cobble, just give me a few stacks and some glass, I think. Now, what's the arena size? Does anybody remember the arena size of the Gaia Guardian fight? I don't. I know it's roughly circular, and I know you can't go out of it, and I know you can't fly during it, so, you know, important things to remember. But, wow, it's a long way up. It is, especially considering this thing gives 400 saturation. Let's see what we've got going on up here. Hello, clouds. Right, let's have a look at the size of this thing. So, if I do a visualize now and were to, I don't know, I'll just stick that. I'll stick it here. That's the area that you need, but this is not what I want to do, obviously. So, what I think we need to do is come off this way somewhat. No particular reason why I want to come this way, other than I just want to have a little bit of space. Put myself down a little thing to stand on for the time being. And then I'm going to just have a look at Gaia Guardian Arena size. It's a sphere with a 12 block radius around the beacon. 12 block radius around the beacon. Good, we agree. So, if I were to go, if that I were to make this my beacon and go, then I'm going to take it out one extra. So I'm going to shoot from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Counting with Sid again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. That was a bit of a strange visual glitch. So that looks to be about right to me. So if I were to then come and make my walls here, let's do a 5 to start off with and see what we feel. I didn't do that on the end, did I? Oh, I did, yes. if I go with a 3, perhaps like that, then a 2, then a 1 and a 1 and a 1. That works. That's a nice circle. God. Oh, 1 block of glass, 2 blocks of glass. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, and then 3. It's amazing how quickly you get into the habit of doing these circles, and the space station really kind of tuned my mind into this mentality of designing Minecraft circles, and it is quite scary. 1, 2, then 2, then a 3, then a 1. Those clouds could get old very quickly, of course. No, let's take that out, and now we're going to go with cobblestone. And I realise this cloud is clouds get old very quickly, so let's lose the clouds, shall we? Yeah, we'll just kind of fill this in and D20 modern all the way, or D20 sci-fi. But if you're going old school, then 3rd edition, was it 2nd edition actually? Anyway, Temple of Elemental Evil. Every time. Tomb of Horrors is always good as well. We probably need to light this up, of course, once we've got rid of all of this nice lighting that we've done. Oh, you are kidding me. Okay. At least I've got momentum, so once this gets up to speed, I'll be just going through this cobble like it's going out of fashion. This is not nerve-wracking at all, is it, having an arena surrounded by lava like this? Yeah, well, I mean, you could go really old school and go for MERP, but I wouldn't recommend it. I really didn't get on with that system at all, personally. It was the equivalent of doing paintball with real guns, you know what I mean? Hey, how did you not get filled in? You crafty little blob of lava, you. Well, we did it several times. That was the actual dungeon that we took carts and emptied out all of the furniture and then sold it. The DM was not happy with us. Mainly because we made him kind of come up with prices for everything. It'll teach him to sit there and talk about opulent rooms with rich furnishings and tapestries and things. No, it's just asking for trouble from any group of players. Okay, well, we got a little bit further. Let me. It probably would have been a lot quicker, you know, to do this in the mining dimension, but not half as much fun. If it weren't for the fact that this turned into lava, of course, I'd have just mined it. I'd have just poured a bucket of water on it and dug it that way. But Yeah, that's not going to work either, is it really? Oh yeah, it was a pain. Absolute pain. You know, the contents of the dungeon were worth more than the treasure, I think. It was a good happy times. Simple times. Simple when, you know, the answer to a problem was kill it. I mean, that's still technically an answer to a problem, but... Right, we'll take these out while we're at it. Because we don't need those. Really ought to be a little bit careful around them though, didn't I? Of course. I mean, no one has ever actually managed to successfully answer the question for me, how many 10-foot poles can a rogue carry in a bag of holding? A 10-foot pole, absolutely vital piece of equipment in any D&D game. For no apparent reason, but it was considered vital enough that Gary Gygax had it included on the standard price list, the 10-foot pole. And there we go. Half an arena. Well, not half, because I'm going to go down a little bit as well. I am very, very wary of this entire setup with the lava around me, so I think going down a bit will be... very true, and of course everybody knows that everything is measured in 5-foot increments in D&D, so it's a 5-foot or a 10-foot gap. There's never a 9-foot gap. Very much the same way that in everything in Minecraft is a 1 meter block. Just going to go and get some. I think it is, I'm thinking this. It is actually raining up here. I'm just thinking that dirt would probably be a damn sight faster than this. Just a feeling. So I'm also thinking if I were to go with dirt and go and grab, I don't know, maybe, well, you know what, have I learned dirt? I have learned dirt, excellent. I had the foresight to learn dirt. So if we get rid of that, we grab a few more stacks of dirt. And have I learned glass? Yeah, I've done. I'm thinking stone slabs, and there's a reason why I'm thinking stone slabs, and that's because I've got a very good chance of accidentally destroying the thing. What I should have done, in fact what I will do, is take a travel anchor up there as well. I learnt it, didn't I? Did I not? No. Is it not a thing that you can learn? Yes, it is something you can learn. So why did I not learn it? Let's fix that. There you go. I've learned dirt. As good as dirt, I'm good at dirt, I've got dirt down pat. I know me dirt. Right, let's go back up to the top there, where we can finish off getting this nice little Gaia Guardian arena done. And then we can kill him a bit. What's my sword looking like actually now? Has he got any? Oh, he's got more modifiers. Woohoo! Hello. Right. Now, see, it's my thought that dirt is considerably easier to break, even with a good pick. Get there eventually. More dirt. Gimme. And of course, slabs will be more scary because you'll be able to see the lava at the top, but nope, I'd already intended to dig it down a few blocks. That's not a problem. It would kind of tempt me not to try flying, I suppose, would be the appropriate word. And more. There's definitely I can feel the tick lag from having all those clocks running. There's it's very imperceptible. Just a very, very tiny point of lag where you really can't feel what you're doing. So if we go and grab one of these and then block swapper. Oh, right, okay. That's easy. I forget about that, you know. Okay, so just swap all of these over. Just because, for me, I will be happier knowing that there's no way that that is going to blow up and kill me. Why? Interesting. Not a problem, but interesting all the same. Yeah, Dankmill would be great. God, this... How slow is this shovel? I mean, it's faster than the pick, but... Still. Modifiers 1. Its speed is terrible. What have I done with it? Hang on. Modifiers 2. At least I can do something about the speed on it now. Yeah. I don't think we've got... Have we got bloody vein miner? Options. Controls. We may have. I've not used it a great deal. Excavate apostrophe. Oh, there we go. Apparently that's apostrophe. Not really. That was a noughts and crosses board. Hashtag or excavator. literally. You know, I never even thought it is one of the most pointless things in a skyblock, because you know you don't want to be excavating absolutely everything. You just want to. Wow. Okay, that was a bit faster than I was expecting. Bang, 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 bang. Da, 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 da. And right. Now that would be the pound sterling symbol. Right, grab you. Because you see, I've kind of figured out that we're going to have to do this anyway, so I kind of thought that the obvious way of doing this is with the excavator, well, with the hammer. And I will refrain from the obvious hammer time joke. I've used it on far too many titles anyway. I think three deep is enough, don't you? And then we can just run straight across. State issued. We don't issue state issued monocles. Opticians aren't free here, not unless you've got. Well, actually, no. I get my tests free because my family has a history of glaucoma, so consequently, I get that benefit. Minor benefit, little benefit there, but it is only minor. Okay. So that should get us to there, and then we can come down here. 1, 2, 3, and that can go down. That can go down. I love hammers. They don't quite fit every possible occasion, but every now and again you'll find somewhere that you can use your hammer. And then you just have to get your old pick out. Oops. Of course, it doesn't help that this is night time, and we are going to have to illuminate this. Somewhat. Because otherwise it will get nasty. And it's also going to affect on the spawn rates of our rather, you know, inefficient mob spawner. Yeah, I really would like a 1, 2, and bang. This is probably as easy. And there we go. We should soon have this out and about. Yep. Although they keep on talking about charging for that one as well, don't they? It's free at the point of, it's not free. I mean, the NHS. I worked for the NHS for a number of years, and the mission statement was always that it's free at the. Hello. Yeah, that is a thing. Oh, haven't I got? Oh yeah, I've got that. That will work. So we can chuck everything back that we don't need. Although I suppose I don't think there's anything to stop me using a slabbing out the floor, is there? No, there's not. So I'm talking to myself, kind of halfly talking to myself. Okay, fellas, you've had your fun. Oh, bugger. I just saw what his name tag was, and it was like, oh, that's not good. Anybody else want a piece of me? No? Yeah, there's nothing to stop me slabbing out the floor, which would make a great deal of sense. I don't think Vasquez's protection for invalid arenas will spot that, so maybe we'll just do that. That kind of makes sense, maybe. Let's give that a try, shall we? We'll not walk backwards up here because I've already found out that that can be problematic. Gimme. Gotta love slabs. Slabs are brilliant. Slabs are my bestest friend. Because they're just such an effective way of stopping mob spawning. And if slabs don't do it, glass will do it every time, so... Of course, they can still spawn up there, so... Until we get that bit done. Then we are in danger of unwelcome visitors. Gimme. And a bit more. Yeah, that should do it, I think. We'll drop that. Right, yeah, let's get this done. Wish this rain would stop as well, that would be nice. I did consider the other alternative was to put glass down and you can light from underneath then. Oh, damn you. Stop it. Give me more slab. Realise that could sound wrong if you were a fan of Toe Pratchett, because of course slab is a recreational drug for trolls. And yeah, there we go. Right. Getting there. We've nearly got a big circular hole in the roof. One, two, and three. That'll do. I'll live with that little bit of extra holage. I also realise I've not got a repair kit for this, so we are going to run into trouble soon because this is wearing out rapidly. But almost done. Luckily, the one thing I do like about Tinkers is that the breaking isn't the end of the world. You know how with vanilla it's well, that's not going to help me. With vanilla you have the issue where, you know, you can be working away with your pick and you don't keep your eye on the durability and bang, it's gone. And it's such an annoying feature, especially when you consider the resources in terms of time that goes into some of those things. When you know you stop with the blocks. But there's the thing anyway. We will soon have a nice cobblestone ceiling based arena. I may do something fancy up here at some point, but then again I might not. Who knows? I certainly do not. 2, 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1. 1. Bang. I think we're probably getting close to the edge here. Yeah, we're also very close to the yeah, there we go, it's gone. So that's fine, it did its job. I don't anymore. I had manual in for the arrows, but I used all the cobalt. I need to make some, basically. It's just never got back around to it. It's not a problem, but we've got plenty of materials. It's just laziness. It's far too much effort to put it into the smeltery and then cast out the relevant repair kit. Anyway, we'll soon have this done. That is a thing, I believe. Might be something we go and have a bash at before we got, like... I'm not going to get all of the Gaia Guardian fights done on stream. I think that's, you know, that would be ludicrous. Just because you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times. Might be worthwhile doing before we actually try the Gaia Guardian fight. Have a look what the difference between an Infinity sword blade is compared to the Manulin broadsword I have. Give me more. There. My only worry is that this is going to go, you slabbed the floor, we're not going to let you go, this is a valid arena now. The other worry I've got is that it might go something along the lines of, your arena's not big enough and I need to expand it out. That is also a possibility. However, let us try visualize. Why, you know, unvisualize, visualize. I think that's right. Yep, okay. So we should be able to take out these blocks here. Now I'm hoping that these will work as emerald, because I'm damned if I'm going to use some epoxy iron for my beacon if I don't have to. One. Too much crap. Let's just get these down and I think he's going to insist on them in iron. Really? Oh man. It wants them to be bloody iron. Well, I'll be... That is annoying with a capital O, and of course I don't have a wireless transmitter in range, so... Well, of course, why would I? I mean, you know, I expected this to work. Let me go to that. There we go. Right, the other thing... Yeah, there we go. Let us come over to here, and we shall... Arena. That should work. No? Out of range. Damn it. Oh well. It's worth a try. Yeah, I'm just wondering because it should say that the structure is complete. Unvisualize. I can always bring some iron up with me, can't I? That's always a possibility. So yeah, we can't use that teleporter. I mean, getting down's easy. Anyway. Oh. Right. So what have we got to do next? Well, we were on about infinity ingots, weren't we? Eat to that lot, please. Have a potato. Have the rotten flesh. I didn't really want you to learn it, but have the travel anchor because it's not going to work. And we'll put you away, and that can go in there for now, along with that and that. We will want to get that repaired, but let's have a look. So we were saying infinity. Can we use that? What can we do with that? Can we melt them? I don't think we can, you know. We can use the other one though, can't we? The stupidly expensive ingot. What's it called? Hang on, neutronium. That's what we... What can we do with that? We can use you, but the infinity ingot is a different entirely. Yeah, okay. So the infinity ingot can be melted down on a one-to-one basis. Yeah, yeah. And ow, 41 damage. I like that. So, well, we can make them. I mean, that is... How many do I need for a broadsword blade? 2. How many do I need for a pick head? 2. 2, 4. How many do I need for a hammerhead? Hammerhead is a bit more, it's 8. So I'm very tempted to try this just because. Now I know Vasky did cap out. I'm going to take 4 stacks of neutronium. Okay. And we combine you with Infinity Catalyst and Crystal Matrix. So didn't get many out of that, did I? Alright. Infinity ingots, I don't know. Hang on, let me have a look. They're not in there. And they're not in there. I have got them in this recipe here, but I'd rather leave those there. It doesn't take that much to Except of course when you cock up like that. Right, let's try that again with the next batch. And then the next batch. And another batch. Let's just see what ludicrous levels we can get up to. That is 369. So that's, yeah, 18 is not going to be enough. Then we can go and make right. We'll pop those away, and we shall grab cobble. I think we're okay for cobble. Right, so if I want the crystal, just take 3 of those. That should be enough, I think. Yeah. And we can use those in that, so they go in. Was there and there, I think, wasn't it? Then there and there. Ten will be enough to do most of my tools, with the exception of the hammer, I think. So how many do I need? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. God. Oh, I'm really intrigued as to see how this plays out. Let's have a look. 110 infinity catalysts. That's 45. That's 61. Da, 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 da. I definitely think we need at least another 2 batches of those, so there must be something with a bigger EMC than this. I don't think so. 87, 90, 91 now, so we're almost there. I mean, I've taken myself down to 122,000 of these, so 42, so that's 106. I need 4 more. That'll do it. That'll do it. Half tempted to start storing it as infinity catalysts, actually. The only thing is I can't craft them. Oh, but I could put it, yeah, that would make sense. Ah. Okay. So if I use that, that's going to make me 9 of everything. Why only 9 of everything? I mean, that's... I'm 2 infinity catalysts short. I may not 2 neutronium short, I think. That's not a problem. We can, that's the least of my worries. Here, have those back. Okay. 10 infinity catalysts. Sorry. Okay, so what do we want to make our into our infinity catalyst into? Well, let us put. They don't melt. Why are they not melting? $850 lava. Come on. Why is that not melting? It says it should melt. Oh, they take a little while, do they? Okay. Whether blazing pyrotheum would be a more suitable material here. What we got here anyway? Manulin ingot. Meh, no. Put you away. Get you out. I mean, they are taking an age, aren't they? There's not even a dot of progress there. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get those. We'll clear this out while we're doing it because it'd be the right thing to do. Would it be therefore faster to use the blazing pyrotheum, do you think, for the temperature? Molten obsidian, 150 millibuckets. Bye-bye. Break it. I don't really care about one block of molten obsidian. I didn't want that there. I wanted you to be there. Pour the blood. Oh, we have an ingot. We have a whole ingot's worth of infinity catalyst. Okay. So I think the other one should follow. Yeah, there's 1 block's worth. Right. Find me a sword cast. Sword blade. Bonk. Yeah, I think blazing pyrotheum. I wonder if the pyrotheum has an EMC value. Can't even spell it. It does. Oh, you are kidding me. All right. Give me a pickaxe head. Give me an arrowhead. This is insane. I mean, it just occurred to me just how much material I've just melted. Hammer will do another time. I don't think the hammer's the kind of thing that I use sometimes, but not all the time. Whereas the sword, for example, that currently does 18 damage, is going to do 43.31 damage. I wonder whether I should repair this first, actually. I suppose I should, shouldn't I? Where's my thing? And my thing. Right, I've definitely got the manual in repair kit, so that's fine. And we can get you repaired. Okay, what is your ammo? Is 106. What's it going to be after this? Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. How are you doing there? You've got 4 ingots, so we could do something else. But let me just go and see about. Let's have a look. Pyrotheum. How much do I need to make a bucket? I need 1 millibucket, and that is So I need 4. Start. And then we need a bucket. No, we need a bucket. Just a bucket, thank you. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Didn't. Oh man, why? That's interesting. It didn't learn it. Is it? Oh, I meant to get cobalt. Undo. What do we want? So we've got 2 things left. I have got a shovel head, which we'll have. Bloop. And don't think we need to worry about that. The durability on that's pretty good with the emeraldic, so we'll not worry about that. Maybe make an axe head and make a new axe and finally get rid of that thing. Well, not get rid, but you know, dump it into the reserve team. And then obviously there's a hammer, which is a different ball game entirely. Now the repair kit requires 2, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, that should be fine. And that will give us that and that. So blah blah blah. Brown magic set portal default thing teleporting. Interest. $817 ammo. The XP counter is at 1314. And the attack damage is 41.13 off of that. This has now got more modifiers as well. I'm going to go and grab some modifiers while I'm at it. Give me redstone and quartz. While we're playing, let's not muck around, eh? You, sir, shall have... Oh, it's already got the maximum sharpness level. That's a pain. Necrotic would seem to be the obvious thing then. What about you for speediness? Can we make you speedier? We can. Can we make you speedier again? We can. That's it on that one. And that has got 2 lots of modifiers. So again, can we make it any more ludicrous? We can. And again, we can. So it's a 43 point odd. Lapis for looting would be useful if there was anything that we were desperate for in the way of, you know, getting looting items. Whereas I think a necrotic bone or 5 you've only got the 1 modifier anyway. Getting life back from hitting things might be beneficial. Plus it gives you a rather nice cool crossguard. Okay, we've got you done. No, the Gaia's drops are fairly locked in. Vaz was clever enough to make sure that that was the case. Right, let's get the U repaired for starters. There, you're done. And then we'll get another one on the pick. And then we shall swap out the head. Durability of 7,500. We'll get another one on the... That's a manual shovel. Okay, that's not a problem. I've got a manual repair kit. I don't think I need to worry about that. He says putting the wrong thing on. And then we'll swap you out for infinity, and I suppose finally we just need to make the handle for the axe. And to be honest, even though I don't think we need to worry about it, we'll just use oak just because we can. And give me that, give me that, thank you very much. Add that to that. Oh, you need a tool part, interesting. There you go, you can have a, I don't see why we shouldn't, binding. There you go, half, will cost us 1. We'll have a manual in tool binding for no apparent reason. So that will give us a whole load of stuff. You are now at... Have you got 5 modifiers available? Hang on. Are you seriously telling me that this thing has got... So I've only got 4 modifiers, and it's already got Fortune 3. Well, welcome to the stream. I've been streaming it for a while. Hang on, where's my rum gone? Alright, so grab some more, get me some more lapis, I mean red. A bunch more redstone will be nice, and we shall finish off upping this guy's speed to the speediest he can be. What's he got? 2 more modifiers. 1 more modifier. Right, that should make him stupidly fast. What about this one? We can up that a little bit, because I was really gobsmacked how slow that was, and that is now full. Reinforced plate for the fun. I'm going to reinforce my stupidly over the top tools. Yeah, sounds like a plan, really, doesn't it? Okay. Bang. How are you for? You've got 2 modifiers as well, so you might as well have a bunch of that on you. And then we can jump back into my thing, put that away. Right, what were we doing? Oh, we were going to go and kill the Guy Guardian, weren't we? That was the plan. What have we got going on here? So Infernium apple gives, might as well take some of those. We might as well take some super golden apples. And the one thing, of course, we do need is Terra steel ingot, and we shall pop that in there. Should be interesting. Oh yes, well reminded, thank you. Iron 1 2 3 4 5 just 9 blocks of iron. And let us head back up to the roof, where there's much fun to be had. Of course, we could end up just dying horribly as well. That's always a possibility. But we got the stupid stew. We've got the Gaia Arena. It is 10:30. So to finish up the stream, It works. I can't fly. I must remember not to fly. I think, actually, we've just found... Come here, you. Take a hit. Slabbing the floor has eliminated the... This is all where the warp would be. Oh, hello. I think he got us there. That is hurting a lot, actually. Damn you. I'm not used to having quite so slow, you know. Ah. Right, let's get some absorption on, shall we? And then hit him with the stew. No, I don't think we've broken the... Oh, that's annoying. Where are you? I need speed. Yep, that happened. Oh, that wither. That wither is excessive. Have I got a jetpack? I have. Ooh. Of course, you don't get flight when you're only wearing a bit of it. It is, and as I say, there's several things I don't like about the Wither, the Gaia Guardian boss, and one is that it was nerfed. Jetpack enabled. Oh god, here we go. Is that the first death of the series? Anti-wither precautions. That's necessary, I think. I'm glad. I should have probably turn hover on and land. I mean, the good thing is it didn't really cost us anything other than a Terra Steel ingot, which is fairly minor stuff. Got my own head, which is always nice. Always fun to get your own head. And of course we didn't lose any of our tools or weapons, that we just went to the fun of upgrading, so that's always good. I don't know is the answer to that one, so we are going to go, but we're going to find it out, and we shall decorate our bedroom wall, I think, with my head, because, you know, nothing says I died better than your own head hanging on your bedroom wall. So yeah, death number 1. That's not bad. That isn't bad death, you know, to be at death number 1 at this point in the game. I ain't gonna complain at that. Yeah, let's give get that and that put back in. So that one, that's oh, you would require something I don't have. So yeah, I'm not, I mean, if it's, you got the Witherless Rose in Reliquary, but I don't think we have that. Not aware of anything that actually gives you wither resistance other than potentially that antidote charm. Yeah, I think that's your best bet. Milk cups, yeah. I think this one will do the trick, and of course it's got AMC, so we can learn it. I think we also need to look at some kind of speed boost, because that was, I was suffering because I couldn't move. My mobility was reasonably slow, and what we actually need is something to make us a little bit nippier. Now there is a haste. There's always the emerald apple. There's a diamond apple. Redstone boots gives you speed. Okay. Regen charm. Oh, let's have a look. What we got? What we got to play with? Charm wise, we've got antidote, air, water, air, void, sailor, fire, speed. That's the beastie we want. Oh, hang on. Helps if you're in the crafting system. Speed charm will help, possibly. Wing charm, but not really useful. Aggression charm. I don't think that doesn't sound like it's anything that we actually want. Supremium armor is an option. And of course, let's not forget the sashes. Obviously we've got the Sojourner's sash. We can take that up to the Globetrotter's sash quite easily. Well, once we've killed it, but the Sojourner's sash might be a way forward as well. Britannia Potion Amulet. Many ways to avoid that ignoble death. Ow. Oh yeah, of course I'm running the speed charm. But let's have a just try that. I mean, that's better. You know, I should be able to catch him a lot easier with that. I suppose we should also learn that one as well in the tablet. So, well, first, Ring of Fire each, yeah, of course. More Britannia work, I think. But we should have a reasonable amount of mana by now with the cake setup going on. Yep, we are full. So, yeah, mana's not a problem. Cake is almost certainly not a problem. 2,800 cakes. So not bad. Yeah, no. Well, you just have to look at the how much it costs to make the 10 necessary to upgrade the tools. Infinity armor would be nice, but I think on that note we're going to call it an episode, and until next time, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you soon.